Hello food friends, today we're diving into the tastiest debate, Spain versus Portugal. Two neighbors, two legendary food and wine scenes, who does it better? Both countries boast centuries-old culinary traditions, from Spain's world-famous tapas culture to Portugal's beloved seafood and pastries. Spain is renowned for its bold flavors, like smoky chorizo and rich Rioja wines, while Portugal shines with its fresh Atlantic seafood and iconic port wine. Along the way, we'll explore the stories behind the dishes, the passion of the people, and the unique ingredients that make each cuisine unforgettable. Grab your forks and let's find out. Let's get started on this delicious journey. May the best flavors win. Welcome to the Iberian Peninsula, where Spain and Portugal meet, neighbors, yet so different, especially at the table. Today, it's Spain versus Portugal in the ultimate food and wine showdown. Imagine Spanish tapas beside Portuguese petiscos. Spain brings bold flavors and wines, Portugal offers soulful seafood and crisp Vinho Verde. Centuries of trade and exploration shaped both cuisines. Spain mixes Roman, Moorish and New World tastes. Portugal's food is rooted in the sea and family tradition. We'll taste classic dishes and iconic wines from both countries. I'll try to pick a winner, but with food and wine this good, sharing is the real prize. So grab a seat and join us, because here, everyone's a winner at the table. Let's dive into the world of small plates, where big flavors and endless variety come together to create unforgettable experiences. These dishes may be tiny, but they pack a punch, inviting you to explore a whole spectrum of tastes and textures in just a single meal. But, where did these traditions begin, and what makes them so special in Spain and Portugal? In Spain, tapas are more than just food. They're a cherished tradition and a way of life. The word tapa comes from the Spanish verb tapar, meaning to cover. Legend has it that bartenders once covered glasses of sherry with a slice of bread or ham to keep out flies, and soon, these edible covers evolved into the delicious small plates we know today. Tapas culture is deeply woven into Spanish society, encouraging people to move from bar to bar, sampling different dishes and socializing along the way. Tapas are meant for sharing, sparking lively conversation and laughter as friends and family gather around the table, savoring each bite together. Popular examples include sizzling gambas al ajillo, garlic shrimp cooked in olive oil, crispy patatas bravas with spicy tomato sauce, creamy croquetas filled with ham or chicken, and tortilla española, a classic potato omelet. Meanwhile, Portugal's petiscos bring their own unique flair to the table. The word petisco comes from the Portuguese verb petiscar, meaning to nibble. Petiscos have roots in rural taverns and fishing villages, where locals would gather to enjoy small bites with a glass of wine or beer after a long day. These dishes are all about celebrating local ingredients and regional flavors. Imagine tender octopus salad, spicy piri-piri chicken wings, and other specialties like chorizo asado, flame-grilled sausage, or ameijoas a bulão pato, clams in garlic and cilantro sauce. Don't forget the bolinhos de bacalhau. These salty, fresh, and addictive codfish fritters are a staple of Portuguese snacking, perfect for pairing with a glass of Vinho Verde or a cold beer. Other favorites include peixinhos de horta, battered green beans, and presunto, Portugal's answer to cured ham. Both tapas and petiscos are all about bringing people together, creating moments to linger at the table, share stories, and enjoy the simple pleasure of good food and company. In both cultures, these small plates are more than just a meal. They're a celebration of community, tradition, and the joy of eating together. Tapas or petiscos? It's a close call. Each tradition offers its own delicious take on small plates, making it nearly impossible to choose a favorite. Whether you're in a bustling Spanish bar or a cozy Portuguese tasca, you're sure to find something unforgettable. Sometimes, the best meals truly do come in the smallest packages, inviting you to slow down, savor, and celebrate every bite, just as generations have done in Spain and Portugal for centuries. Seafood lovers, rejoice! If you're searching for the ultimate coastal culinary adventure, look no further than Galicia in Spain and Portugal's Algarve. These two regions are absolute paradises for anyone who craves the freshest flavors from the sea. But beyond their stunning coastlines, both Galicia and the Algarve offer rich histories, vibrant cultures and culinary traditions shaped by the Atlantic Ocean. Galicia, in Spain's northwest, is known for its rugged cliffs, misty landscapes and Celtic heritage. The region's cuisine is deeply influenced by its wild Atlantic setting, Galicia is famous for unique delicacies like percebes, those rare, prized goose barnacles harvested from treacherous rocks, and the iconic pulpo a la gallega, a tender octopus dish seasoned simply with olive oil and paprika. You'll also find empanadas stuffed with seafood, and fresh shellfish like razor clams, cockles, and mussels. Every bite is a celebration of the Atlantic's wild spirit, often paired with crisp Albariño wine from local vineyards. Meanwhile, the Algarve stretches along Portugal's sun-drenched southern coast, famous for its golden beaches and dramatic cliffs. The Algarve's cuisine is a fusion of Mediterranean and Moorish influences, with an emphasis on simple, bold flavors. Here, you'll find cataplana de marisco, a fragrant seafood stew cooked in a copper pot, smoky grilled sardines, and arroz de marisco, a rich, comforting seafood rice that's bursting with flavor. The region is also known for sweet, juicy prawns, clams cooked with garlic and cilantro, and desserts made from local almonds and oranges. Both regions honor the ocean's bounty, bringing bold, fresh flavors to the table with every meal. The passion for seafood is woven into daily life, from bustling markets to family-run restaurants. In Galicia, seafood festivals draw crowds from across Spain, while in the Algarve, summer nights are filled with the aroma of sardines grilling by the sea. Whether you're savoring sweet crab in Galicia or juicy shrimp in the Algarve, you'll discover that both countries are true masters of seafood, each offering their own unforgettable twist on ocean-inspired cuisine. From Galicia's windswept shores to the Algarve's sunlit coves, these regions invite you to taste the very best of Iberian coastal cooking, where every dish tells a story of land, sea, and tradition. Carnivores, this one's for you. Spain's Jamón Ibérico is a silky, nutty masterpiece, cured to perfection. Made from black Iberian pigs that roam oak forests, these pigs feast on acorns, which gives the ham its signature marbled fat and complex flavor. The curing process can last up to 4 years, resulting in a melt-in-your-mouth texture and a rich, savory taste. Portugal's Chouriço, on the other hand, is a smoky, spicy sausage made from pork, paprika, garlic, and wine. The mixture is stuffed into natural casings and traditionally smoked over wood fires, infusing it with deep, robust flavors. Chouriço can be grilled, simmered in stews, or flambéed tableside for a dramatic touch. In Spain, Jamón Ibérico is often served thinly sliced on its own, or with a glass of sherry, highlighting its delicate flavors. In Portugal, chouriço is enjoyed in rustic platters, paired with bread, cheese, and local wine, perfect for sharing among friends. Jamón is elegance. Chouriço is a flavor explosion. Both are must-tries for cured meat lovers. Which would you choose? Cheese time. Spain dazzles with manchego, the nutty sheep's milk classic from La Mancha, and blue-veined cabrales from Asturias, aged in mountain caves for centuries. Mahan from Menorca brings a buttery tang, while creamy tortilla from Galicia is beloved in tapas and desserts. Spanish dairy traditions also shine in sweets like flan and leche frita, a crispy fried milk pudding. These cheeses and dairy treats have deep roots in Spanish history, often starring in regional dishes. Think manchego with membrillo, or cabrales melted over potatoes. Portugal counters with gooey queijo da serra, a mountain cheese with ancient roots, earthy azeitão from sheep's milk, and bold São Jorge from the Azores. Requeijão, a fresh cheese, is spread on bread or paired with honey, while iconic pastel de nata and leite creme showcase Portugal's love for dairy and desserts. From rustic farmhouse tables to elegant wine tastings, cheese and dairy are at the heart of both cuisines, grated over bacalhau, served with fruit, or ending a meal with a sweet touch. Is there a better way to end a meal than with a taste of tradition and a glass of wine? Nothing beats a comforting stew, especially when it's steeped in history and tradition. In Spain, Cocido is a beloved classic, a hearty mix of meats like beef, pork, and chorizo, simmered with chickpeas, potatoes, carrots, and cabbage. Each region has its own twist, but the essence is always the same. A slow-cooked meal meant to bring families together. Across the border in Portugal, Caldo Verde is the ultimate comfort food. This simple yet flavorful soup combines creamy potatoes, finely shredded kale, smoky chorizo sausage, and a drizzle of olive oil. It's a staple at celebrations and family gatherings, especially in the north. Both Cocido and Caldo Verde are more than just meals. Their traditions pass down through generations, connecting families to their roots and to each other. Each spoonful is a taste of home, a celebration of culture, and a reminder of the warmth that comes from sharing food with loved ones. Time for the icons, two dishes that define their nations and bring families together. Spain's paella is more than just saffron rice and seafood. Originating in Valencia, it comes in countless regional variations, like the classic paella valenciana with rabbit and snails, or the coastal seafood paellas loaded with shrimp, mussels, and calamari. The secret? Cooking over an open flame, letting the rice absorb all the flavors, and achieving that dreamy, crispy saccharate at the bottom. Paella is a celebration, often cooked outdoors and shared at festive gatherings. Portugal's bacalhau, salt cod, is legendary for its versatility. They say there are over 365 ways to prepare it, one for every day of the year. From bacalhau à brás, shredded with eggs and potatoes, to creamy bacalhau com natas, or simply grilled with olive oil, each region has its own beloved recipe. The cod is soaked to remove salt, then transformed with local ingredients and family traditions. Bacalhau is comfort food, a staple at holidays and everyday meals alike. Paella is a feast for the senses. Bacalhau is a way of life. Both are national treasures, shaped by history, geography, and the joy of sharing. Which would you crave? The smoky golden rice of Spain, or the endless comfort of Portugal's salt cod? Let's hit the streets and dive into the world of Spanish and Portuguese street food. In Spain you'll find bocadillos, empanadas, churros, patatas bravas, tortilla española, and croquetas, each a local favorite, served hot and fresh from the stall. Portugal tempts with bifanas, pregos, pastéis de bacalhau, Chouriço sandwiches, pães com chouriço, and malasadas, beloved bites that draw crowds to every corner. These street foods aren't just snacks, they're a way of life, bringing people together in lively markets and festive gatherings. Whether you're a local or a visitor, sampling street food is the quickest and tastiest way to experience the heart and soul of Spain and Portugal. Raise your glasses. Spain's Rioja is famous for its bold, oak-aged reds. Think Tempranillo grapes, with flavors of cherry, vanilla, and spice. These wines are perfect with grilled lamb, chorizo, and rich stews. Sherry, from Andalusia, ranges from bone-dry fino to sweet Pedro Jimenez, and pairs beautifully with tapas like olives, jamón, and almonds. Portugal's Douro Valley is home to robust reds and the world-famous port, rich, sweet, and perfect with cheese or chocolate desserts. Vinho Verde, light and slightly effervescent, is crisp and refreshing, making it ideal with seafood, salads, and lighter fare from northern Portugal. Both countries' wines are crafted to complement their regional cuisines. Whether you crave the depth of Rioja or the freshness of Vinho Verde, there's a perfect pairing waiting. I'll drink to either. Dessert time. Let's dive into two legendary sweets: Spain's churros and Portugal's pastéis de nata. Churros have a fascinating history. Some say Spanish shepherds invented them as a portable snack, while others trace their roots to Chinese youtiao, brought to Europe by Portuguese explorers. Today, churros are made by piping dough into hot oil, frying until golden, then dusting with sugar. The best way to enjoy them? Dipped in thick, rich hot chocolate, especially at Madrid's iconic San Ginés Café. Pastéis de nata, meanwhile, are a symbol of Portuguese baking. Created by monks in Lisbon's Jerónimos Monastery in the 18th century, these flaky tarts are filled with creamy egg custard and baked until caramelized on top. Locals and tourists alike flock to Pastéis de Belém in Lisbon, where the original recipe is still a closely guarded secret. Both treats are more than just desserts. They're woven into daily life and celebrations, beloved across generations. So, which sweet treat wins your heart? The crispy chocolate-dipped churro, or the creamy caramelized pastéis de nata? Hungry for more? Dive deeper into the world of Spanish and Portuguese cuisine with these essential cookbooks. Start with The Food of Spain by Claudia Roden, an in-depth journey through Spain's diverse regions, packed with authentic recipes and cultural insights. The New Portuguese Table by David Light brings modern flair to classic Portuguese dishes, blending tradition with contemporary twists. Moro, The cookbook by Sam and Sam Clark explores the vibrant flavors where Spain meets North Africa, perfect for adventurous cooks. My Portugal by George Mendes offers heartfelt stories and refined recipes, highlighting the soulful side of Portuguese home cooking. Curate by Katie Button is a celebration of Spanish tapas, with approachable recipes and tips for recreating the lively spirit of Spanish dining at home. Each book offers unique recipes and stories, making them must-haves for any Iberian food lover. Find links to all these cookbooks in the description below. Bring the flavors of Spain and Portugal into your kitchen and start your own culinary adventure. The moment of truth, Spain or Portugal, who truly wins the ultimate food and wine showdown? Let's break it down. Spain dazzles with its bold flavors, endless variety, and a flair for turning every meal into a celebration. From the vibrant energy of tapas bars to the rich smoky paellas and the refreshing zing of sangria, Spain is a feast for the senses. There's always something new to discover, and every bite feels like a party. But Portugal has its own magic, soulful comfort, heartfelt hospitality, and flavors that linger in your memory. Think of the warmth of a family meal, the simple perfection of grilled sardines, and of course those legendary pastéis de nata. Portugal's food is about tradition, depth, and a sense of home. If I have to choose, I'm leaning toward Portugal. The charm, the warmth, and those irresistible custard tarts just win me over every time. But honestly, it's a close call. What about you? Are you drawn to Spain's vibrant energy and endless variety, or Portugal's soulful comfort and unforgettable sweets? Drop a comment below and join the debate. Let's settle this once and for all. What a journey we've had together. We've tasted, sipped, and savored the best of Spain and Portugal, exploring every delicious corner. Each country brings its own magic, traditions, and unforgettable flavors to the table. For me, Portugal edges ahead, but honestly, every bite was a winner. Now, I want to hear from you. Who's your champion? Spain or Portugal? Drop your vote in the comments and tell us why. Share your favorite dishes, wine pairings, or unforgettable food memories from either country. Have you tried a recipe at home or discovered a hidden gem on your travels? Keep the debate going, reply to other comments, start a friendly food rivalry, or even challenge someone to a cook-off. Like, subscribe, and join our community of food lovers as we keep exploring new flavors together.